You know what I think?
Boom, boom, laka.
I think that it's about time that we take Usher and we take Young Jock and we just have a freaking. You seen Media Man before?
Yeah.
So you remember when he grabbed the book for 30 seconds and he thought he grabbed Kung Fu, but he grabbed runway modeling?
Yeah.
We need Young Jock and Usher on America's Next Top Model.
You know, I was
because this hair is furious, girl.
I was looking at dude, and I really thought I was looking at a female.
Which dude?
The dude off America's Next Top Model? Or
I don't watch America's Next Top Model.
That's the Tyra Banks show, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like that one dude that's on there, but he always got on like a dress or like.
Oh, the dark skinned dude.
Yeah,
yeah.
Like I was scrolling through YouTube yesterday, and he popped up, and I'm like, it's an ugly woman. And then I thought about it, like, oh, he's familiar because I've seen his face so many times. Right.
So he just fits in.
Yeah.
Did you see the Young Jock hair?
Yeah, the blue hair.
Yeah.
I seen another dude do it.
Somebody else did the blue hair?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and you should see the picture because it's the dude at the other chair behind him, and he looking like when they took the picture.
So this is like we're in a black men's hair renaissance, man.
Hey man, I used to say I'm gonna leave a weird hair to the youngins, you know, but I know that once this shit gets long enough, I'm probably gonna kill manga.
Hey, you kill manga up, Joe.
You know?
It's our destiny.
Like once it gets long enough, and I finish, and I complete all the goals that I'm going for. Like once all the bills are paid off and everything is right, and my boy is in a good school.
Once you can legitimately say "fuck you" at this point of life,
yeah,
it's time for kill manga.
Once it's time for the hair, once it's time for the locks to come off, because the locks are only here on this journey. But I have an end game. You know, I know when I want to cut the dreads or the locks.
I was just about to say the gut lock.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So when that point comes, I'm probably going to kill manga for a couple months. And then.
So look, right? We watched Superfly.
Yeah, man. Superfly was. See, because, I mean, well.
He wore it well.
When he said that his mama and his brother and everybody got the black around the eyes like that, I was like, okay, that's hereditary. That's a family gene thing. Okay, I understand that. But when I was watching Superfly before gaining this knowledge, I was like, okay, he got the perm and the mascara on. That's too much. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
But it wasn't mascara. It's a natural occurring thing in his family. So it's
I think that
I mean, but he did wear it well because he could fight so well. And he was great at decision making.
He's like, man, don't let the hair fool you.
Yeah.
I kick your ass.
Yeah. He was good at manly things.
I'm good. What are manly things nowadays? Because now it's like, man, you can't call what we know as manly things manly. I guess manly things would be
whooping ass and
ejaculation to create to fertilize eggs inside of a woman.
So is ejaculation the only manly thing that's acceptable now?
The women ejaculate too.
Yeah. But I mean,
egg fertilization is the only manly thing, but technically you don't have to be a man to do it.
You could also be a syringe.
Exactly, but that's a male. They call it male though.
Anything that
inserts any penetrative object.
Yeah, it's considered male.
It's considered male. Yeah.
The aux cord is considered.
Aux cord is male.
There's a male and a female.
Yeah. That's fun. How did we get here? Anyway, Ursha. I think Ursha is
exploring, and there's nothing wrong with exploration.
Look, before we get exploration, I think we need explanation for that big girl and that man claiming that he had sexual relations and gave them an STI.
Hey, I mean, he wanted to make love in the club.
Don't get me wrong. STIs happen. It's a fact of life, right? But this is Usher, right? This is USHERRAYMOND. Now, baby, tell me what you want to do with me.
You want to make love in a club.
Like Jodeci? All right, man. Stop fucking around, man. Faculty Lounge Podcast, episode 35.
35.
John J over here.
Anonymous over here. Okay.
I just
Elton Scott. You know what I'm saying? AKA Matt Black. AKA Tater Chip Daddy. AKA whatever I feel like.
Donut Boss! AKA Donut Boss.
I could be whatever I want to be,
Let's
man.
not forget.
I have a First and a Second Amendment.
Yes, you do.
Right.
Your First Amendment.
He just let me know that I no longer have a Third or a Fourth Amendment.
Oh,
right?
man. Y'all check out the NDAA and the Patriot Act and the Homeland Security Act, and you'll figure out that many of our God-given rights have been eroded with the simple use of the phrase terrorist.
And to finish my first, second, third, and fourth, at this table, I will never use my Fifth Amendment right.
Oh, no, you better not. That would defeat the purpose of us being the faculty.
Yeah.
This is our school. This is our education.
This
is our educational facility.
Yeah, but this is the lounge.
Yeah.
This is where we can say whatever the fuck we want.
This is where we talk straight at. This is like the barbershop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is where all the teachers come to just kick it.
Yeah.
You know, like, man, it's stinking ass little third grader don't know how to write his fucking name yet.
Man, his mama buying him the new Jordans, but she walked to school to pick him up.
Yeah, you know, yeah, all that good stuff.
Yeah,
the saucy sauce.
Yeah. Speaking of stuff.
Great segue, by the way.
I'm trying to, yeah.
Hey, hold on. Before we go into anything, man.
Okay.
Like, subscribe, and comment.
Yeah, like, subscribe. If you're watching this right now, please pause the video. Don't pause it yet.
Yeah.
Share this with somebody. Share it with 2 people. All we need you to do is share it with 2 people.
Yep.
All right? Leave a like and leave a comment. Just say hi. Just say hello. You can tell us how much you like the show. Tell us you don't like the show. But you watching it, so I don't give a damn what you write. Just write something.
Write elephant dude.
Yeah, write big floppy donkey dick. I don't care. Just write
rhinoceros pussy.
Just
write something. Let me know.
Just write something. All right. So speaking of good stuff, man, let's go for something happy real quick. Missy Elliott is the first female rapper to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame as of January 12th.
That's cold.
Big things.
Man.
So
that's
she's
beautiful.
in the company of Jay-Z.
Yeah.
That's great. As the first male rapper to be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame,
man.
I think it's befitting that Missy go in next to him.
I mean, who else could have done what Missy's done?
I don't think many people, man, because not only is she an iconic artist and producer, she's an iconic dancer.
Yeah. She put that the little girl on.
Who?
The little white girl that was dancing in the video that she went on to do like
a
lot of other videos.
I was she had a YouTube page.
Yeah.
I was subscribed to her YouTube page. Yeah.
Yeah.
She's
You
dope.
always like the dancers. You was always into the footwork and the pop locking. And
I have an affinity for dances because I understand how difficult it is to dance.
Yeah.
Like for Chris Brown and Michael Jackson, Beyonce, James Brown, they putting on shows for 2 hours at a time.
All those people you just mentioned are like great.
Oh, let's not forget USHERRAYMOND. Usher Raymond. He broke his collarbone trying to dance with Mike.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to Michael Jackson, man.
Yeah, man.
9 years. It's been 9 years since Mike died.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, man.
Rest in peace to Michael Jackson, man. This sucks. That really sucks, man. To say Michael Jackson's dead, that sucks, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, let's get back to celebrating Missy.
Yeah, man. Missy is definitely a legend.
So before Missy Elliott, the king of music videos hip hop music videos would hands down be
Michael Jackson was the king of videos.
Yeah. Hip hop music videos, hands down, would have to be Busta Rhymes.
Oh yeah.
And Missy came through.
And then, speaking of Busta Rhymes,
Bassa.
The gonna make your body wet.
Oh yeah, what it's gonna be?
Yeah.
Busta Rhymes, Janet Jackson.
That's the king of music videos, and the king of music videos sister, and the king of hip hop music videos put together I think it was like $500,000 video.
Nah, it was more than that.
At the time, maybe it was $1 million.
It was millions of dollars.
And the video was a simulation. Yeah, the video was a simulation of male ejaculation in female genitalia. So when he was all like...
So it's a video depiction of sexual intercourse.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
When you compare Busta Rhymes and Michael Jackson, and then you see what the Jacksons and Busta Rhymes did together, that's like mind-boggling. You know?
Yeah.
Like, because I mean, all of Busta Rhymes videos, the Give Me Some More video, that was wacky, crazy. But like,
no. Put Your Hands Where Your Eyes Can See. Where My Eyes Can See is one of the most expensive rap videos of all time.
Oh yeah. Damn. Yeah, because he had the whole African dancers and.
Yeah.
He had Spliff Star was all in there, all weird and shit.
They was jumping over fire and shit, getting their feet dirty.
Yeah, it was crazy, man. That was a crazy video.
But you know, Janet Jackson and Missy Elliott collaborated too. It all goes around in circles, man. And that's that Virginia connection you always talking about.
You know who I didn't like though?
Who that?
It was Missy Elliott and Busta Rhymes last year.
Oh, with Get It or whatever the song was?
I did not like the production on that song.
I really enjoyed that song, man. I liked it a lot. But you got to put yourself in the mind state of where that song is going to be played at. That's going to be played in a dance hall club. That's going to be played at dance parties.
Yeah.
Where it's actually time to move your feet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
And
I could dig it.
And I'm an admirer. Because it's like so hard to dance. I wish I could dance just once. Just once. Let me dance one time, man. I don't know. So,
you know who can dance?
Who's that?
Potato Chip.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
That's Mr. Dance Man.
Yeah. So congratulations to Missy Elliott, man. She has proven herself time and time again to be able to reinvent herself and rejuvenate hip hop, R&B. You know, when she came through with J. Cole, I thought that was special, man. No, she can do whatever she wants to do. She goes through any genre of music. She's popular with the pop artists. She's popular in hip hop. She's popular in the dance crowd. She deserves everything she gets as a songwriter and as a performer, man. I remember when it came out that she had Graves' disease.
What's that?
Graves' disease is an autoimmune deficiency. It's an autoimmune disease. So she was taking HIV medication, and everybody was saying Missy had AIDS and shit like that.
Yeah, but no.
Yeah, no. And then when she came back, I know me myself, I was so happy for her to be able to make a return and actually focus herself enough to be the producer, be the rapper, be the songwriter, be the dancer.
Because I mean, I can probably rap a whole Lil' Kim song. I could probably rap a whole Foxy Brown verse off of one of the Firm songs. Or I can definitely rap a whole Cardi B song right now. Just because she's been so in your face this whole year. I don't think
you need to know the words.
You know what I'm saying?
Shouts out to Cardi B.
Yeah, man. You really be dogging her.
No,
man.
I don't, man. No, I don't. I love Cardi B.
I can probably rap.
She has great energy.
Yeah, she does. I can probably rap a whole Missy Elliott album. Like, Missy Elliott is definitely up there.
Yeah,
she's in my top 50 rappers of all times.
That's tough. I don't want to get into those lists because it's like, man, I can think of, if I sit down and think, I could think of 50 rappers that I'd rather hear over Missy Elliott. Like just rapping.
All right. She's definitely
top 200.
I would say she's top
200 for sure.
Top 20 rapper producers.
Okay, that's like a subgenre.
Yeah.
So okay, that's a little different. Okay.
Because I mean, you still got Timbaland in there.
Yeah.
You still got Russ and Kanye and Pharrell and
you also got Scarface.
yeah, can't forget about Scarface.
Mm-hmm. You also got Pimp C. It's a lot of rapper producers, man.
Juicy J.
Yeah. DJ Paul.
Yeah.
It's a lot of them. It's a lot of them.
So
man.
I would say she's top 20
Lil Jon.
rapper producers.
So you know what? I think I enjoy
listen to Missy over Lil Jon. Even though Lil Jon is,
it depends on the occasion. Because Lil Jon just depending on what you're getting ready to do.
Yeah.
Lil Jon might just be the ticket.
See, because Lil Jon is getting ready too, but Missy is.
Yeah. So when the moment strikes, you need Missy. But when you're getting ready to do something and you need that confidence boost, you're going with Lil Jon. Yeah. Okay, that's horrible. Right. So congratulations to Missy. We love you. Continue to be great, man. And when I meet you, I would just like the opportunity to sleep in your basement.
No, you can't sleep in a basement. That's toxic masculinity.
Hey, man, I'll be as toxic as you want me to be, Missy Elliott. That's what kind of guy I am.
You gonna let her put her booty in your spaghetti?
Hey, man. Spaghetti is delicious and nutritious.
Hey, man, all right.
so
Speaking of legends.
Yeah, let's keep it with the legends. Who we talking about?
We talking about Big Drako. Big Drako.
Big Drako? Drako?
This man has
Hold on. Wait. Before you do that, I want to get this out of the way right now for everybody that's saying Big Drako is not a legend and ain't got that shit. I took it upon myself to make a Big Drako playlist.
Man, you know who is almost more legendary than Big Drako right now, though?
Who?
The Gucci headband.
Oh yeah, you know what that's about, right?
No,
that's his lucky headband. That's why he wear it everywhere.
Oh,
because when he got stuck in the mudslide or whatever, he said he was wearing that. So now he wears it everywhere he goes.
So Gucci should just give him another one. Like,
I doubt he'd wear it.
Please take that off.
Okay,
this one on.
Boom. So I'm gonna run off straight. This list finna be straight bangers.
Straight bangers.
You can feel how you want to feel.
Right.
But for people that actually remember when Soulja Boy was putting these songs out, you know they was bangers. Right. We got Shopping Spree featuring Gucci Mane and Yo Gotti.
Right,
we got my personal favorite hit, had the hood going crazy.
Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Zan with that lean.
That was
Soulja Boy.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
We got Speakers Going Hammer.
Yeah, I like that song.
Pretty Boy Swag.
Yeah.
Dunk.
Yeah, that was. Hold on, she got a dunk.
Yeah,
she got a dunk.
That was Soulja Boy.
That was Soulja Boy.
Yep.
I thought all these was like one hit wonders.
Nope.
Like guys that I just never.
You got Booty Meat.
Booty.
Shake that booty meat. Shake that booty meat. Girl,
right.
Shake that booty. It was popping in the strip club.
Yeah.
Birdwalk.
Yeah.
Birdwalk was that shit was ugly. Now Turn My Swag On.
Yeah, that was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Hop up out the bed, come my swag on.
Gucci Bandana with Gucci Mane.
Yeah.
And Shawty Low. Rest in peace, Shawty Low.
Yeah, we did have an adventure with Shawty Low the other day.
Yeah, and you got what's the name? What was the original song? Superman.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you got that. You got Kiss Me Through the Phone.
Right, you got Kiss Me Through the Phone.
That one's so like a bunch of ringtones.
And let's not forget, Soulja Boy was the first artist to make his money off of digital sales of the music.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't physical, and physicals was still popular.
Yeah.
Like that was the medium. We were still buying CDs. People were still buying tapes in 2008.
Yeah,
2007. Tapes.
That's crazy.
And he making his money off the internet. He showed people how to market themselves on digital platforms.
Yeah, he produced all the songs. He wrote everything, and then he marketed it and he sold it. And he got 100% of the profit.
Don't get me wrong. You may look at Soulja Boy as an obnoxious bastard, but you must give credit where credit is due.
Yeah, he's definitely. I mean, he changed the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so glad he didn't remake Juice like he said he was gonna do, because that was just gonna remove me from Soulja Boy fandom.
Well, who's gonna put?
He was gonna remake Juice, and he was gonna play Bishop, and it was gonna be set in Atlanta. I'm so glad that didn't happen. That would just like ruin everything. Yeah, but shoot.
I mean, Superfly came out great in Atlanta.
Yeah, but Juice, you can't fuck with Juice, man.
Yeah, Juice
We talking Tupac, we talking Omar Epps, man. We talking Samuel L. Jackson.
Yeah.
We talking Queen Latifah. You can't do that.
Yeah.
You gotta leave that alone.
There's so many.
Fab Five Freddy.
Yeah.
Like, come on, man. You gotta leave that where it's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Tretch.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? You gotta leave that alone, man. Don't fuck with that. Yeah, but Big Soulja, the thing that's surprising me and the thing that disappoints me so much, I watched this interview on Everyday Struggle.
I didn't watch that one.
Oh, it was so pitiful.
It was.
Because it's the whole time you got stupid academics coming at the man, coming at the Schmitty, right?
I heard he apologized to academics.
He did. He apologized to him wholeheartedly, right? And
you know how I feel about
it's
academics,
like they didn't,
man?
What?
I feel the exact same way Vic Mensa feels about academics.
Uh-huh.
Look them in the face and say, shut up. I'll smack the fuck out of you right now.
Yeah.
like
that's I don't know if he's playing off that as his persona to be a clown, but he definitely is a super clown. Like, you know, me and you are practically new in this world of media, but neither one of us would play ourselves. It's not in our nature to behave or talk to people in the way that DJ Academics talks to people.
Yeah.
But enough about DJ Academics.
Yeah, we done talking about this dude.
When he went on Everyday Struggle, it's like he was being attacked for claiming his legend status, right? Mm-hmm. And it came to the point where Nadeska, the moderator, asked him, if you're not broke, now check this out. If you're not broke, why do you have so many businesses? Why do you have so many businesses?
Oh, shit.
And he proceeded to say, like, man, that's the problem with black people. You asking me why I got so many businesses. I'm asking, why don't you have so many businesses?
What Trump said, Puerto Rico, it's an island surrounded by water in the ocean. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trying to talk about the man because he owned a Subway. Like, Cameron owns Subways.
Hey, I
wish I could own a Subway.
I want a $5 hot and ready.
Man.
That's on the list by 40.
Yeah, man.
That's on the by 40 list.
I wanna be
a successful $5 hot and ready.
I wanna own a Whole Foods.
Yeah.
I do.
But I mean, so I be at work, and every now and then, I think it's like every Thursday or something, the $5 hot and ready truck come by, and it's like, great franchise opportunities available. Go to $5hotandready.com and it's probably like $20,000-$30,000.
Yeah,
you can get you a $5 hot and ready.
Oh, you can get a Chick-fil-A for $10, but you can't choose where it's at.
I don't want that. I want to choose because I mean, I definitely want to put it in like a neighborhood where it's needed. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like when they built the Burger King around the corner, it was needed. Yeah. Like there was nowhere to eat. Like you got a Whales over there and a barbecue spot, but all these mom and pop shops was like super expensive. Yeah, back when Whoppers were like 99 cents. You know?
So, all right. Back to Big Drako.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with owning a lot of businesses.
So, I think that they talk about how he goes on these platforms and he's yelling and he's screaming and he looks very erratic and they talking about he on cocaine. But I would argue that as far as him being a standout in the culture, he's very eccentric. But can you name any standouts in the culture that are not?
No.
J. Cole is very eccentric. Jay-Z
now,
is very
J.
eccentric.
Cole very eccentric?
Mm-hmm.
Is Jay-Z very eccentric?
Yeah.
I think these are very, very normal guys.
Nah, man.
Like, normal to the point that they don't want the fame that they have.
It's the thought process that makes them eccentric.
You know, I mean, when you say eccentric, I'm thinking Kanye.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking...
So let's you know what? I keep talking.
I'm thinking like a Kanye or like a Andre 3000, you know, or like a, you know, I guess what I'm thinking is more physically, visibly eccentric.
Okay, so the definition of eccentric is unconventional and slightly strange.
Yeah, see, I don't think there's anything strange. Like, Jay-Z is the American dream.
But he's very unconventional.
Nah, I don't think so. I think what Jay-Z has done with his life is what every drug dealer hopes to do.
I don't think so. And I know a lot of drug dealers.
You don't think every drug dealer has the dream to one day get out the streets and take their money
Hell
and
no.
put it into something else?
You got to think about, you remember Paid in Full?
Mm-hmm.
What Mitch said to Ace? Like, man, I could lead a game, but is the fans still going to love me? Like, man, I want to stay in this environment as long as I can be the man and prosper.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I guess I just been... I don't want to get there yet. I don't want to say that name yet.
Yeah.
Because that's a whole nother segment.
Yeah. But, you know, it's when I say eccentric, I mean it. What I mean is purely unconventional. Soulja Boy is the exact definition of unconventional.
Yeah.
This is a scrawny, young kid that wrote platinum songs, was the first person to figure out how to market itself digitally, you know, and behaves in a way that some perceive as clownish, but yet he's still one of the richest people in hip hop and has grossed some of the most money in hip hop.
Yeah. That's amazing.
That is amazing.
You know, when you see him beefing with Chris Brown, like, I got more Lambos than you. Well, I got more Porsches than you, and I got more diamonds. Well, I got more gym shoes and more.
And I think that comes from the technical part being that easy for him.
And at the same time, like they actually have all this stuff, but they still have more money than a lot of
And he
people.
was talking about, they asked him about Fortnite, right? So you know what's going on with Fortnite.
With the whole dance thing?
Yeah. They was asking him how he feel about it, and he was like, man, nigga stupid. Because Chris Lighty, rest in peace to Chris Lighty, he said, man, Chris Lighty taught me early how to trademark my dance. That's why you ain't gonna see the Soulja Boy, the Superman dance on no video game, because they ain't got enough money for me. And he got consoles. So imagine Fortnite on the Soulja game featuring the Soulja Boy dance. How much money he's gonna potentially make. Yeah. Like, man, that's smart. That's 50 Cent level business.
Yeah. That's Jay-Z level business.
And that speaks to the acumen of, rest in peace, Chris Lighty. Yeah. For him to manage both 50 Cent and Soulja Boy and Busta Rhymes. Yeah. Like, yeah,
man. Managers, man, it's like you're never gonna make it to the level that you want to make it to on your own. You know, like, you need that solid team.
And that's what we're trying to do with this podcast, man. We need solid people. Yeah, so if you got some solidarity to bring to the table, man, just send us an email at facultyloungepodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah, we've never given out our email.
We've never given out the email.
I don't even check the email.
I do.
I need to start.
They send us our monthly numbers from YouTube.
Yeah. All right, I get that.
Yeah,
but nothing else.
So should you tell them now, or should we wait to the end?
About what's coming.
About what's coming.
No. We just gonna we gonna post it on Instagram.
We gonna show you when it's real.
Yeah.
So Big Soulja, legend in the game. It's an exciting time. He definitely didn't have the biggest comeback of 2018, but he's on par to eclipse Martin Luther King Day. I'm not proud of that, but that's what he's doing. And he might have the biggest comeback of 2019.
But now, I want to say R. Kelly. Just because...
Oh, shit. I thought we was out of this woods.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's why I said the word R. Kelly. It's because This was the biggest shit for 2 whole weeks.
Yeah.
And now it's dead. It's gone. There's no more R. Kelly. Nobody's talking about it. Nobody gives a fuck about it. So is that going to happen to Soulja Boy 2 weeks from now?
See, this is
going to be gone?
This is the thing. This is what Soulja Boy can hang his hat on. 2 things. He's still putting out gaming consoles. And while motherfuckers forgot this nigga was alive, he done put out 12, 13 albums. So he got tons of music just sitting.
So he can go on tour for his core audience.
Yeah.
And still get out there and stay relevant.
And I don't know if you know this, but he been independent this whole time.
Yeah.
He said he sold every project he put out. He's like, man, I just need to sell 100,000 so I can make $1 million.
Yeah.
Like, man, that is business acumen to be admired.
Yeah.
When you know that you can sell 100,000 just by putting something out, and that's gonna be your $1 million.
Yeah.
If you could do that 3 times a year.
Yeah.
4 times a year, and he putting out like 4 albums a year.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm
he
saying?
is. He's going hard.
Yeah. And then he said he got the movie coming. I am an AMC A-list member. Shout out to AMC. We could use a sponsorship. But I'll definitely be in theaters to see that. So let's wrap on Soulja Boy and let's get to another inspirational figure in hip hop. Michael Render.
Yeah, man. He what was I gonna say? It was something I was gonna say about Soulja, but you said something that made me think about Killer Mike.
What?
But
trigger warning.
Yeah, just about the trigger warning is like the best shit of 2019.
I only watched 1 episode, and I watched that episode this morning just so I could talk about it on the show.
This shit gets crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
so
he made. I don't want to say anything.
All right, so let's talk about what me and you have seen together. So we both seen the first episode. Yeah. So let's talk about the first episode.
About how hard it is to live black in America.
He tried to live black and ended up sleeping on a park bench.
Yeah. Because in Athens, Georgia, there was no black-owned hotel, motel, hostel. He could have, but he couldn't have got an Airbnb because Airbnb itself isn't owned by a black person.
Couldn't get an Uber because black people don't make cars. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. He got canned goods from the Nation of Islam.
No, not from the Nation of Islam. From a grocery store. From a black-owned grocery store that carries black-owned products.
It was a Nation of Islam store.
I don't think it was a Nation of Islam store.
No?
No, it was just it was yours. It was called Your Store.
So they carried the Nation. It was a black-owned grocery store that carried Nation of Islam products.
See, you say Nation of Islam, but it's just black-owned farms.
No, these are Farrakhan's farms. The products that he bought are Minister Farrakhan from Minister Farrakhan's farms.
See, but you're taking it somewhere. You're putting it in a box.
I'm not taking it nowhere. I'm just saying where it came from.
Yeah, see, but the whole point is just black. Like,
so I can't say where it came from?
No, you can't. Because it's just black. It's black, black, black. That's it.
But it did come from somewhere, right?
Once you say, all right, see, because I want to talk about a different episode that you didn't watch yet. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a black-owned business. That's all that matters. It doesn't matter what their values or their beliefs are. It's just a black-owned business.
Well, I didn't say nothing about
it. Doesn't matter what black person owns it. It's just a black-owned business.
But it matters to me.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but once you start adding names and faces, then people start doing their Googles and their Wikipedias, and if they don't like this person, then it devalues the whole experiment.
But that's their right.
Yeah, but the experiment is powerful. You know what I'm saying?
I get what you're saying.
When you start putting this in the box and this in the box, it takes away from the power of the experiment. You know what I'm saying? So to say, but they're Farrakhan's farm, but they're Nation of Islam farm. This Nation of Islam.
But that
like I don't personally feel comfortable associating myself with the Nation of Islam.
But that's you though.
You know what I'm saying? But like as a black man in America trying to live black for 72 hours. I just want some food.
See, now that's the problem. That's where I have a problem, because you stating that you feel this way and it makes you uncomfortable. But I take great pride in saying that, because after all, if we talking about living black, if there are people out here that want to live black,
they don't have to join the Nation of Islam.
I ain't say nothing.
Black.
He ain't joined the Nation of Islam to buy them cans.
Yeah.
I ain't say nothing about joining the Nation of Islam. I'm just saying where the food came from.
You don't have to attach the Nation of Islam to the food.
If that's where it came from, why wouldn't I?
Because it's just I don't agree with that, I guess. That's just how I feel. I feel like you don't have to,
and that's cool, man. And that's cool. But I know for me, it just meant a lot because I never seen it. I went on the website. I went on the Nation of Islam site, and I seen Minister Farrakhan showing the farmland and recruiting people to have farms and to actually see that practice put into products on the shelf. It meant a lot to me. And that's why I mentioned it.
All right. But now, on another episode that I watched that you didn't watch.
Okay.
Right, they made Crip-A-Cola.
Right, I didn't see the Crip-A-Cola episode.
Yeah, and they did this the test group, you know what I'm saying? And people was drinking the pop, and it was like, oh yeah, this tastes like pop. This tastes like anything else. Tastes like Coca-Cola. Ooh. And then they showed them the bottle.
So was it just regular Coca-Cola poured into a...
No.
They actually made cola.
These was Crips in a trap house.
Making
cola with molasses, sugar.
Get the fuck out of here.
Boiling the water.
Hey, shout out to Killer Mike, man.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It wasn't just Coca-Cola.
I want to high... You didn't even say nothing. I want to high five just cause.
He went to man. He even went to a graphic designer and got them a custom font.
Yeah.
That the Crips own.
Outrageous.
The Crips own this font.
Outrageous.
and then he went out and did the same thing for the Bloods, because people was like, I don't want to get shot just for drinking this pop. Like, you can potentially get shot.
So you can have the Crip-Cola and the blood beef jerky.
The blood pop.
Yeah.
It's Crip-A-Cola and blood pop. And then what he did, he took them to a farm. No, it's a first they went to stores. Right? And they was trying to get the Crip-A-Cola in the store.
Oh, he was talking to buyers.
Yeah.
Okay.
And people just kept shutting them down. Oh man, I don't know about this. I don't want to be associated with that.
Yeah.
Ooh, I can't sell this product. So he ended up going to the fucking farmer's market and straight to direct to customers. Yeah. And they was selling, and he put the two stands right next to each other.
Oh wow.
To let you know.
So did he have any Crip or Blood members?
Yes.
Okay.
Like the Crips made Crip-A-Cola, the Bloods made Blood Pop.
No, I mean, were they promoting the product or purchasing the product?
They were promoting. They were selling the product.
So it was actually Bloods in the grocery store selling blood pops
at the farmers market.
Yeah,
at their stand. Yeah.
Okay.
There was Bloods right here, Crips right here.
So what?
There was like a friendly competition. Oh, you can't buy the blood pop unless you buy the Crip pop too.
So what did we see at the farmers market as far as like patronage?
People with I seen they had a little white girl, a little itty bitty baby walking away with a blood pop like merch, like a water bottle. You know what I'm saying? And she just, I'm drinking my water, going away, and he had customers coming up. Some people went to the blue line first, some people went to the red line first, and then you got the guys with the blue bandanas on, the blue hoodies.
So it's kind of like Malik Yoba in The Last OG. Selling coffee.
Yeah. No. It's exactly like you going on Amazon and buying a Hell's Angels t-shirt.
Oh,
that's what it is.
Right.
That's what it is.
Wow. Yeah.
It's literally the same thing. This gang.
Just like if you riding a motorcycle with a Hell's Angels t-shirt on and the Hell's Angels see you, you're going to have some problems.
Yeah.
Just like people are afraid to buy this, but they afraid to buy the Crip-Cola.
Yeah.
They're not afraid to buy and wear the Hell's Angels shirt.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Killer Mike, man.
Yeah, man. Like the way
I had to say it twice.
The way he did it was
genius.
Yeah. So there's
genius.
only 6 episodes. I watched 4 of them. And like it's It's like the best shit on Netflix right now.
Make sure y'all check out Killer Mike's album Rap Music, and check out Run the Jewels 1, 2, and 3, man.
Don't take it off. Don't take it off.
Yeah,
I took off the mirror. Yeah.
I only watched the first episode, but when I get home tonight, I'm gonna finish watching it. I don't want to finish it up. I probably watch an episode a day.
No, I gotta finish watching it because I'm gonna watch it again.
Okay.
Because there's the first time I'm gonna watch it to watch it. The second time I'm gonna watch it to do my Googles. And like right now, already I want to see if I can go online and order a 6-pack of Cripa Cola and order a 6-pack of Blood Pop.
It's kind of like this is kind of the reason.
If these are real corporations, I definitely want to support them. You know.
This is kind of the reason why I feel like cable is dying, because when we have these conversations about toxic masculinity and all of this stuff, right? We're talking about a system, right? An antiquated system, a system that we no longer subscribe to, and cable TV is a part of that system. Like when we talk about Netflix and YouTube, we're talking about alternative media, where like Vice is alternative media.
But Vice is also a cable channel now.
Yeah, that's Vice Land.
Like they made it to the cable
to bring that. See, they trying to get them dollars.
They started off as a what? As a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah. And I kind of feel like cable needs to die for this alternative media to flourish in its full form.
I mean, what's happening in the world is people are going poor. Poor people are going broke.
And that's what makes the internet powerful.
Yeah, is because not only do you need the internet for your social media and your emails,
it can entertain you.
Yeah,
YouTube is free,
and now you don't need.
You don't need to pay. You don't need to pay for your news. You can see the headlines of CNN on YouTube.
Yeah, I found out about a bunch of stuff this week on Twitter.
Like
Twitter
what?
is my news.
Like what? What did you find out this week?
Well, I found out first of all was the Killer Mike stuff. I found that out 2 weeks ago. This week I heard about the Catholic school kids that were
right. Tell me about that because I don't know.
Build the wall to indigenous people. These are Native Americans. You got these Catholic school kids yelling build the wall at them. I just saw a tweet.
Where were they?
I don't know. I just saw a tweet and I went into it some more and
I be thinking this shit. I be thinking this shit is staged.
Nah, it can't all be staged.
Like you ever seen that movie Wag the Dog?
No.
Oh man, you gotta watch Wag the Dog, man.
Wag the Dog.
Yeah, so Wag the Dog is.
Please tell me Wag is the dog's name.
No. So Wag the Dog is So okay. Let's say you remember the conversation we was having about when I told you that the snowstorm and the way they reported it was an experiment. So pretty much they can make up a global catastrophe and create the vision of this global catastrophe in the studio. Right? As long as they play it on the news, people accept it as real. So it could be actors against a green screen acting out tragedy in a war zone. They play it on the news, you believe it's real.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about. That's yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Wag the Dog.
Yeah, so if you get a chance out there, watch Wag the Dog and think about how you view the news and what exactly they're trying to get you to understand and believe.
All right, so as far as Killer Mike goes, man, let's talk about, is it his cousin or his uncle?
Who? Big Boy?
Yeah.
I think they're cousins.
Cousins?
I'm not sure, but I know they related, right?
Yeah. Let's talk about his relative.
Man. I don't know, man. I feel so... It's a feeling of disappointment because it's like, whereas I and you can sit and read the writing on the wall and understand the purpose of such actions, when we see actions contrary to that and we don't understand it, it causes disdain. I know for me personally, I feel disappointed. Like, especially knowing that Big Boy comes from Outkast, and he said it in his bars that he sprinkles a little something in every verse. For him to take up the task to perform at the Super Bowl, it's like, I even feel like no matter what message you're trying to spread, you shouldn't be doing it on their platform. Like Kaepernick ain't spreading no messages on their platform now that he's no longer a part of the association.
Because they won't let him in.
So look, Travis and it was something going around for a while that said Travis had talked to Kaepernick and they left on solid ground.
Yeah.
Like there was respect involved. You couldn't get Kaepernick to come out on stage with Travis Scott for the Super Bowl performance.
How you know? What if that happens?
Because I read it. There is no understanding. There is no Kaepernick did not give Travis Scott the blessing to perform at the Super Bowl, and in fact it was quite the opposite. There was no blessing given. There was no, yes, I understand why you performing. No, there was none of that. You know, so when I see this, I get confused at what exactly is the purpose, because Travis Scott said he agreed to do it on conditions that the NFL, the National Football League, donates, get this, $500,000 to a charity of his choice. 500,000.
Nobody gets paid for the Super Bowl halftime show. They pay for your flight. No, they pay for your flight. They pay for your production.
So as I read it, instead of him getting his performance fee, there
is no performance fee. They dropped that shit 2 years ago.
Look, I'm telling you what I read.
2-3 years ago, they stopped paying people.
I'm not saying this. I'm telling you what the article I read said. And the article I read said that Travis Scott made a deal that instead of his performance fee, they would make a donation of $500,000 to the charity of his choice.
See, I feel like the performance fee is just like the production fee and the flying them out there.
Well, irregardless,
you know, like I feel like because I know for a fact that artists don't get paid to do the Super Bowl. Yeah, so maybe he's just bringing his set from the tour he's on right now and setting that up right quick. But he's not. Like they don't get paid for that.
So look, I think the point of outrage for me is you have such an illustrious event as the Super Bowl where people pay $1 million, $2 million for 30 seconds of ad space. The charitable donation for the NFL on the conditions of you performing is only $500,000.
Yeah. That's still a lot of money.
And you're performing for at least 5 minutes.
That's still a lot of money for a charity that needs, $10,000 to keep the doors
open.
I
guess for me, it's not enough to cross the line.
I mean, it's enough for a charity.
I mean, because if we think about
charities, we
think about the net worth of Maroon 5, Big Boy, and Travis Scott, they can donate $500,000 and not perform.
Yeah, they probably have done that. They probably already donated $500,000.
Yeah, I just don't understand.
So, would you want the NFL to give one charity $1 billion?
Yeah.
That's too much money for one charity.
Not a billion, but I mean a number that's acceptable given the amount of money they're gonna gross for the Super Bowl. They're gonna make a shit ton of money.
A fuck ton.
Yeah, a fuck ton. And $500,000 is a drop in the bucket compared to how much money they're gonna make.
I mean, you want them to give a percent of the Super Bowl earnings?
Absolutely.
1% of the Super Bowl earnings?
In sight of Jason Van Dyke getting 81 months in jail, and that's the reason why Kaepernick is kneeling, hell yeah.
I mean, the fact that Jason Van Dyke is getting 81 months in jail was enough for me to start watching football again. Like, the fact that a cop got indicted for killing a young black man and is actually gonna serve time was enough for me.
It's not enough for me, man.
And he was the first. Now you got the other lady cop down in Dallas, and I'm pretty sure there will be more in the future. Like, I'm pretty sure there'll be more cops indicted in 2019 than in 2017 or 2016.
So look, I hate to conflate murders. It's not even. It don't even got to be murder.
It could just be dirty cops on the streets that are putting people in jail, getting false testimonies.
What I'm speaking about is purely murder. I hate to conflate two murders together, right? But it would behoove me to mention this. If I didn't, I feel like I would be wrong. Because this is what's going on in the zeitgeist, right? So the Hadia Pendleton's killer, received 84 years in prison for the murder of Hadia Pendleton. Yeah, we have video of Jason Van Dyke murdering Laquan McDonald on camera, and in his psych evaluation, they asked him on the crime scene, was he going there with the intentions of shooting Laquan McDonald?
And he said
yes. And he receives 81 months in jail. Now, I understand the whole thing about, okay, he's a police officer, he was in the line of duty. But at the same time,
say he's at work.
Yeah, but we watching somebody, bruh, you ejaculate on the tacos and then sell them to somebody. It don't matter if you at work or not.
You're going to get fired.
You're going to be criminally prosecuted.
Not always. Not always. People get fired for shit like that, but you don't always go to jail.
I'm waiting on you to tell me what person has put bodily fluid in something and not went to jail.
I don't know.
You put bodily fluid in something that somebody's consuming, you go to jail.
Every time.
Every time. You're gonna go to jail.
I don't know how.
But the point is, I don't think.
All right, fine. I can't give you none. Well, you give me 3 instances.
Okay, so all right, let's keep talking while I figure this out.
Yeah,
I think that I don't think the punishment fits the crime, and I think that's the whole thing. Now I was talking to my brother, and he said it wouldn't matter if they gave him 20 years, people would still be outraged and say that wasn't enough time. Yeah. But I think 6 years with 3.5 with good time is that's a spit in the face with no probation after. That's a spit in the face, man.
That's the hard part.
Yeah,
is the day for day.
Yeah,
that got me. When it was like, but it's day for day, so he's really gonna get out in less than 4 years. Like,
Now, I don't know this for sure, but do you know?
I mean, I would like to see
if he still gets his pension.
I don't know. I hope not. But I hope he doesn't ever get another job as a security guard.
I mean, to watch this guy, to watch Laquan McDonald walking away and falling to the ground dead from the shots from this man's gun, and to see that in less than 4 years he could be out of jail,
Hey,
I almost look. I'm gonna tell you what happened. Look, let me tell you what happened to me when I heard the news. I was driving. You know the book bag that I bought?
I don't want to forget what I'm about to say.
So you want to say it first, or can I tell my story first?
Let me say this real quick.
Okay.
I'd rather have him get out of jail in 4 years than have him stop me next week.
I agree with that.
Because there's some cop out there that's killed somebody that's still on the job that can stop you next week.
And I can appreciate that. But when I got the news, I was in my car. I was looking for a book bag to transport all of my equipment that we use for the show, right? And I found this out, and I was already mad. But then the "I Have a Dream" speech came on as I was driving, and I came to tears, man. Like I was sitting in my car crying like a fucking baby. I'm about to cry right now.
Just thinking about it.
Yeah, just thinking about everything that we've been through as a people, man. And we got a cold-blooded murder on camera. This shit is wrong, Joe.
It's still
wrong.
I can't say it's progress, but it's better than having a lynching on camera with the whole community coming out knowingly,
and I don't
choosing one black guy to just lynch.
And I don't even want to make it about race. If it was a white police officer shooting a white boy,
I didn't say no. I didn't even say race. I just said a lynching the whole community comes out to watch the lynching.
But lynchings have a historical connotation for melanated people.
Yeah, I mean, you just said white us as a people. You just said us as a people going through all of this. Martin Luther King, like you just made it a black thing, you know?
No,
without really saying a black guy got shot by a white cop.
But when I say Martin Luther King,
everything else besides
when I say Martin Luther King and I say that I have a dream speech, that was talking about humanity becoming better, people in general becoming better.
You also said everything we've been through. You know,
I'm talking about, and when I say we've been through, I'm talking about injustice at the hands of our so-called authority. It don't matter. It don't matter if you white, black, Mexican, Puerto Rican. If you died unjustly at the hands of the police, 9 times out of 10, that police officer didn't suffer the full consequences of the law that you as a citizen would suffer.
They really didn't suffer at all. So for him to suffer this much, he looks like a Hell's Angel. Did you see Jason Van Dyke?
Oh, I seen him.
He with the mustache and the beard and.
I'm not gonna call it a win. I refuse to do that. I'm not calling it a win.
I said it. We need to go back and watch the episode when we was talking about this because I said 6 to 10 years.
Yeah, but you also said 10 years. You said 6 years with 10 years of probation.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, that's what you said.
Yeah. So I was right on the 6 years. The fact that he's not getting any probation, that lets me know that the Fraternal Order of Police have great attorneys.
Yeah. It's
because they was asking for like 10 years of probation. It's
disheartening and it's disappointing on my part. And I know I had a hard time dealing with it. I'm still dealing with it and it's still very difficult. And then in light of that, we have Martin Luther King Day tomorrow. Yeah, and we still waiting to see what happens with Jamel Roberson.
Yeah, we still don't know about that.
Yeah, we still don't know. And it's like, man, I had to fight them tears back because it was.
So he gets 5 months per shot. 81 divided by 16 is 5.0625. So he gets 5 months in a day per shot.
Yeah, it hurts, man. I can't say, and I can only imagine how his family feels, man.
Yeah, man, you sound really down and out, man. You sound like you don't even want to keep going talking about any other subject.
Like I don't, man, because it's gonna make me start crying and I'm gonna get mad and all of that. Like I don't want
to. Hey, man. Yeah, it's okay to cry, man. This is definitely
no. I understand that, but at the same time, it's like, man, this is not the time for tears. This is the time for rational conversation. Yeah. What we doing now?
Yeah, man. Like right now, what's going on right now is basically what the Gillette commercial is talking about. You know what I'm saying? It's how
the best a man can get.
Yeah, like you have feelings, and you don't have to keep them bottled in anymore.
I am valid.
Yeah. You know? There's nothing toxic about you feeling something and letting the world know how you feel.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely.
But on the same coin, on the other side of the coin, we have to fuck.
Like, there has to be fucking going on for this whole thing to continue. Yeah, for us to argue about our rights.
Like without fucking, there's no capitalism.
The part that it was 2 parts of the Gillette commercial that stood out to me. The first part was the 2 boys tussling with each other. Right, it was getting out of hand. Yeah. I could see that in the commercial. But they just showed this line of dads with barbecue grills saying, with the dead look in their eyes, boys will be boys. But like yet they can say we're not talking about every man. You are speaking as if men are a monolith when you present an image that way.
Yeah. It was every man. It was the white, the brown, the yellow, the black, the purple, the green.
In a line as far as I can see.
Yeah. And everybody all flipping meat. Like how many men do you know are pescatarians or vegans or vegetarians who aren't at the grill flipping a burger? Boys will be boys.
Or who don't have kids.
Yeah.
And then the one part where the guy, it was 3 parts of a man approaching a woman. It was the guy at the pool party.
Yeah.
It was the guy that said "smile, baby,"
Yeah.
and then it was just the one guy that looked like, damn, she bad, and wanted to go talk to her. Yeah. And the guy stopped him and was like, not cool, not cool.
Like, how is it not cool to try to have sex? It's not cool to have sex with somebody who doesn't consent to have sex with you.
How do you gain consent without courtship?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, ooh, look at that shit.
Now, besides that, and I'm sure if this doesn't end up on the cover art, this is definitely gonna go on the Faculty Lounge Instagram page. That's at the Faculty Lounge.
DA Faculty Lounge.
Mm-hmm. We're gonna look at some interesting pictures because Gillette presented this image of men. Let's look at the image of women that Gillette presents. Let's see what they got. I'm gonna show you this. Look at that. These are the Gillette girls. Yeah.
Yes.
We can't zoom in. I'm gonna try to put this picture in post, but yeah. We're looking at a group of girls
butts
that all have Gillette. These are like skin tight plastic bodysuits with Gillette written across their booties.
Their booties.
And their breasts. So it makes me think, is it disingenuous, man?
No, no. See, that's the thing. You're not the same person you were yesterday, today.
I'm not the same. Yeah, exactly.
You grew from yesterday to today.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Like if you look at all these images, like, all right, we can't say, all right, Gillette hasn't changed, but they haven't come out and admonished themselves as monsters.
Yeah.
They haven't come out and said we were terrible people before, but now we're turning over a new leaf. They just acting like this history just didn't exist.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah, but people like myself and you, we have to endure the slings and arrows of being born with the Y chromosome and being masculine human beings.
Yeah.
Human beings, as we all are.
I feel like in my day-to-day, everyday life, I don't feel it. Like, I mean, I see it.
I mean, when I'm dealing in commonplace, I don't experience it. But when I
in theory, you're supposed to be suffering right now.
Yeah.
But in real life, are you really suffering that much?
Yeah. Because I know for me, in my workplace, it's all women.
Me too. I'm actually the only male employee at my job.
Like, day to day, I'm the only guy at my job. Right? Yeah. And it's like, for me to see the commercial and then walk around my workplace after having conversations about it. You know what I was told? I don't know what you tripping for. It's just a commercial.
No, all right. Yeah. It's more than a commercial because we're sitting here talking about
it. And that's the thing that tripped me out, because I'm like, as a woman that has been objectified, as a woman that has been dealt with people telling you who you are, for me to feel this way, I would expect an embrace. As far as me understanding your struggle,
you expecting an embrace is toxic masculinity,
and that's what I don't understand, man. Like, how is understanding being translated as toxic masculinity?
Because this is your first round. This is your first round.
So what?
Like, they've been going through this shit their whole life for generations and generations and generations. Now we're getting treated by women. Well, not even women. We're getting treated like women were being treated back in the day by corporations.
And that's what I'm saying. Either two wrongs don't make a right.
It's not women doing it to us, though. It's corporations doing it to us. In the name of women.
No, I'm not talking about the corporations. I'm talking about the interpersonal conversations that I have. It's like a disregard for my feelings because women went through it too. And it's like, shouldn't there be some sort of camaraderie that we have because I understand your struggle now?
No, this is LeBron James going up to Chris Paul and saying, hey, nah, come on. We on separate teams, bro. We in the middle of the game, and we on separate teams. And I don't give a fuck how cool we are outside of this basketball court. Right now, you a Laker and I'm a Rocket.
That's why I feel like the problem will never truly be solved until we come to the realization that, man, we are all a part of this whole human thing.
Yeah,
like,
see, and that's the thing. It's not teams. It's one human race.
It's a human. Our survival depends on the both of us fucking together.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Like if we don't fuck together,
yeah,
there will be no more humans.
Yeah, and let Gillette and Terry Crews tell it. We're not supposed to touch each other or talk to each other or even mention sex.
Yeah.
Like just the mention of sex is toxic masculinity.
And and then let's, you know what? I want to do another experiment. Just like we looked up the other word, let's look up toxicity.
We looked it up a couple weeks ago.
We looked up toxicity?
Toxic, yeah. The definition of toxic.
Oh, I don't remember looking it up.
You gotta watch the podcast. Please watch the podcast.
Yeah, please watch. Don't just watch the commercials on Instagram, man. Like it's a whole show.
It is. We say things.
Like I had somebody tell me, like, man, I thought the Instagram was the show.
Like how?
Like, bro, a minute
cutting each other off.
Right, like we sit up for a minute and just spew out random stuff.
High five. Oh,
yeah, that's funny. All right, so toxicity.
Yes.
We have
various definitions.
The quality of being toxic or poisonous.
That's not a definition. You can't use the word in a definition.
Well, toxicity is not using the word toxicity to define itself. It's using the word toxic.
That's why I said look up the definition of the word toxic.
All right, I'm going to do that right now. All right, toxic. Number one, poisonous. The dumping of toxic waste. No, that's the example. That's the example.
I'm finna say, whose dictionary?
Poisonous is the first definition.
All right.
The second is finance, denoting or relating to debt which has a high risk of default.
All right. That's a better. It said denoting or related to debt which has a high risk of default.
Yeah,
son,
that's what it is. So when I think about toxic masculinity, you know what I think about?
Baby man.
I think about
turn it down.
When I think about toxic masculinity, I think about
down.
Homophobia.
Yeah.
Like as a word and as phobia is defined.
See now, my whole thing is the thing that I don't understand, right? Mm-hmm. Is when you say faggot. How does me saying faggot potentially get a gay person killed? Like when they say it's a life or death situation, you know, or like when I say,
I feel like that. I feel like that is
or when I say
it's not an overstatement, but I think it's an anomaly, like the same way that saying the word nigger or saying the word cracker or saying the word kike or
right,
saying wetback.
Does a white guy saying, man, I really don't like those niggers, to another white guy mean that one of those white guys
are going to go out and kill black people this evening?
Yeah.
No.
You know, I don't understand what it means when they say it's life or death when you use this kind of language.
Like the word phobia, I got the definition. It says an extreme or irrational fear or aversion to something. He had a phobia about being underwater. Abnormal fear, irrational fear, obsessive fear. Right?
Yeah.
So when the word, I feel like words are being blanketed over expression.
Yeah.
Inappropriately. And I think that's irresponsible.
See now, and I feel like I can still say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Yeah.
And I should be able to say whatever I want to say.
Yeah.
Because my passport just expired, so I ain't going nowhere but America right now.
Right.
Until I get a new passport.
Right.
And in America, as an American with a Social Security card, I have my First Amendment right to say whatever the fuck I want to say.
Just like if a white man...
if you try to take my First Amendment right away, I can exercise my Second Amendment right.
Just like if a white man called me nigger, I have the right to come and challenge him over what he said. And he has the right to defend himself
if you get
on his property to confront him about what he said.
Yeah, if you put fear in him, like if he just made you angry by calling you a nigga, and then
you want to put fear in him,
and then if you put the right amount of fear in him, if he fears for his life, he can shoot you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like, man, that's why I say I want to go to the Women's March in Chicago this year. Because I really just feel like, man, me being there will not only lend to my understanding. I get to have a lot of conversations with women, but women will be able to have a lot of conversations with me. And I feel like together we can really make this thing what it's supposed to be, because I'm not a monster. I don't feel like a monster. I don't want to make my mother, my sisters, my daughters, I don't want to make them feel like they have to be afraid of me.
And that's and that's what I feel like. I feel like women are working together to get men to be afraid of them. You know, I need my brother, my father, my uncle to be afraid of me, to be afraid to watch his mouth around me. You know, like he needs to watch his mouth. He can't just say whatever the fuck he wants to say in the privacy of his own home because I'm here.
See, and that's the thing that I think about is not so much of, I think it's the white uncle syndrome. Like, yeah, I can go and create these children with these random men and I don't have to worry about my future because my white uncle gonna take care of me. Sam.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was very confused.
Yeah. So I'm speaking about government subsidy taking care of people that make decisions that would be deemed irresponsible.
That's funny that you mentioned government subsidies because there is no government to subsidize your irresponsible decisions now.
Yeah, right.
Like,
for now, yeah.
Yeah, like people got
so
their
right
February.
now we're equal. Holy,
we're equal in America is great. It belongs to the Native Americans.
Whoa.
Last week I came to the epiphany that America is great again because there's no government and the land goes back to the people who own it.
Yeah.
But why do I still got to pay my property taxes? Who am I paying property taxes to? If
you're paying property taxes to the bank, they own the land. But yeah,
I own the land.
I know.
You see, I guess that's what I don't know.
Look, let's So let's put a cap on the Gillette discussion. I think that it's gonna benefit us a great deal to participate in the Women's March this year, and let's focus on trying to get like a female guest up here. Like,
yeah, we did just interview a boxer, a male boxer.
Yeah, and we're gonna have it, and it's gonna be healthy and productive. And it's gonna be better for the future because we'll get the opportunity to work together.
Yeah,
and that's what I want
to get. I want to work with people. What do they say in politics? Across the table, across the line,
across the board.
No, across the stairs, across the. You know when they talk about Republicans and Democrats working
across
together.
Party lines,
across the lines. Yeah. I definitely want to work with people on the other side.
So if we have any female viewers out here that feel like they know a woman or feel like they are a woman that would like to come on and chop it up with your boys, send us an email at facultyloungepodcast@gmail.com. Yeah. So we got a couple more things. No
Forced Unlocked.
Yeah. So No Forced Unlocked, they deemed it that the police do not have the right to unlock your phone using your biometrics.
Oh, how they went up to the dead guy and
used his face to unlock the phone or used his fingerprint.
Yeah.
They can't do that.
Yeah, they shouldn't be able to do that.
But it's like now it's law.
I got a very expensive smartphone, and
I don't participate in none of that new
phone
age bullshit
because if I lose my shit, I lost it.
Yeah,
like
it's on you.
Yeah, it's on me. So if you find my phone, it's yours. You know, yeah. But that's just how I feel about this.
Yeah.
You know?
So all right, so I listened to. You didn't listen to Future, did you?
Nah.
All right, I listened to Future.
I am not a fan of Future at all.
So
not
Future,
the man, not the music.
Future Hendrix presents The Wizard.
I feel like he's a very irresponsible
human
role model.
So every time I listen to Future, I get the same feelings that I did, right? I don't care about your responsibilities when I'm listening to your music. I'm caring about how good your music sounds, right? Everything that I feel about your music is secondary to it sounding good to me. Right?
I can understand that.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, in rare cases, you have to take both in consideration. Like, as far as like the whole R. Kelly thing goes.
I mean, yeah, if you can't do it for R. Kelly, you can't do it for Bill Cosby. Why are you doing it for Future?
Right. I don't.
That's you do it for Kanye West. Why are you doing it for Future?
That's the point I'm getting to. So I listened to it on the way over here today because I didn't watch the interview, but I heard in an interview he talked about how he stopped using lean, but didn't tell his audience because he didn't know how they would take him not being a lean user anymore, but still rapping about using lean in prescription drugs. And
yeah, you can't rap about it because now you're not keeping it 100, which is Future's whole base for his career.
And it's like, in this era, I think the best part about it is that when we see situations like this, like with Future not admitting to his drug use or lack thereof, it's like, man, come on, bro. Like, what you been doing this whole time? You've been misguiding the youth this whole time. Yeah, you've been doing it yourself, and now that you're not doing it, you continuing to mislead the youth.
Yeah, and that's dangerous. Is when you're telling people, "I be jumping off of bridges. I be jumping off of bridges." And then you just stop jumping off bridges, and you still telling them to jump off the bridge. Yeah, like that's dangerous.
And you're afraid for the longevity of your career. What about the longevity of the people that listen to your music?
Yeah, what if your fan base depletes itself
like
by doing the shit that you don't do anymore?
We can wholeheartedly say that Future has contributed to part of the drug use in the types of drugs that people use in the community of people that listen to him.
Yeah, definitely.
Like the lean and the perks and all that. I mean, like
Percocets.
Molly Percocets. Like that was a huge song.
Yeah,
about
that was on the radio. Kids were singing that.
Yeah, it was on Power 92, and 107.5, B96.
I don't know about B96.
Yeah, they was playing it on B96. Mask Off. Yep. Come on, cause you know Future transcends hip hop. Yeah, that's why he's called Future.
I don't understand it though.
I do.
Yeah, I was never a Future fan. You know what I'm saying?
Now look, I enjoyed Future songs like Stick Talk. That's one of my favorite songs. Married to the Game is one of my favorite songs. March Madness is one of the greatest hip hop songs ever made. And that's just how I feel. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that blatant irresponsibility, man, I can't rock with that shit. And if you're not doing that, it's part of the reason why a lot of rappers stop rapping or a lot of rappers change up their shit. Because if you're not doing it, you poisoning people.
Yeah, I think Conception is definitely my favorite. As of 2019, Conception is my favorite rap song of 2018. Yeah. If you don't know who made that song, it's off of Black Thought, Stream of Thought, Volume 2.
Oh.
Yeah.
History Unfolds is my personal favorite Black Thought song right now.
Yeah, Conception. The beat just goes so hard. And then he goes so hard on the beat. No, Conception is immaculate.
So Future Hendrix presents The Wizard. He got some songs where he breaks down some stuff. I just had to listen to it because I didn't want to pass judgment on the project before I heard it. But to see that interview and to know the damage that's been caused, and to know for this amount of time he hasn't been a product of what he's preaching, it infuriated me.
Yeah, man, that's and you know, people follow Future because he keeps it 100, and the fact that he's not keeping it 100 is grounds for dismissal.
Yeah. So yep. Yeah, so what do we got? We got the House resolution that condemned white supremacy.
Yeah, I mean, how long is that gonna last?
Pretty much. What would they really mean? Oh, Derrick Rose and 50 Cent getting their money.
Getting a little money
back. Tierra Marie lost to 50 Cent in that revenge porn case. She now owes 50 Cent $30,000, and he will not let her forget.
Yeah.
And Derrick Rose has been awarded $2,000 to be paid by his alleged victim because she lost the case against Derrick Rose.
I feel like that's good, you know, because like Kobe Bryant, he got found not guilty, right? But the old girl didn't have any consequences, and he bought his wife.
There was no retribution,
and he bought his wife a $4 million ring.
It was a big ring.
Yeah, so so Kobe still looks guilty. But when you say, hey, Derrick Rose got accused of rape, but she had to pay him back after they figured out that it was a lie.
Right.
Like, that's important.
That is very important.
You know?
It's very important. So, you know. Oh, all right. So let's end on a good note. Well, not a good note, but on a funny note. Let's talk about Donald McDonald.
Donald McDonald.
So Donald Trump,
Hamburglar.
So Clemson won the national championship.
I hope he paid for the motherfucking burgers and not us.
Now he said he paid for it because the government was shut down. So he paid. He paid for all the burgers. He went to Burger King and slapped down a crispy $50 bill and was able to feed a football team. Donnie has done it again.
Oh, shit. Why is he always on the podcast, man?
I don't know, man. But I don't want to talk about him no more, man. Shout out to Clemson for winning the national championship. Donald McDonald, man, let's get this thing settled. Because niggas got to get paid. And I need my income tax, man.
Yeah,
we're trying to get new cameras, new lights. New year, new me. New podcast.
Yeah, so we really, if we can't get it from ourselves, we out here hustling. We really working hard
we out here grinding,
to make it better for y'all.
But we need you.
Yeah, man. And next week, sometime during the week, we're gonna make a small announcement. Post a couple pictures on Instagram just to let y'all know we ain't gonna leave no hashtags or no caption.
Nope.
I wonder if that's what cap really means now to these young kids.
No caption.
No cap. Because, I mean, you high capping, it's like no lie. No. But yeah, we're going to give y'all something. We're going to give y'all a little taste. You know what I'm saying?
A little taste.
Just a little, you know? And then we're going to drop something for y'all on Sunday. Like, we're going to let y'all see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be fantastical.
Yeah, so I think we're good. If you're watching this and you haven't yet, check out our interview with Josh Hernandez.
Yeah.
Who will be taking on what's his name? Little B-Hop.
Yeah, Little B-Hop.
Yeah.
Chris Colbert,
Little B-Hop on January 26th at the Barclays on Fox FS1 and the Fox Sports app. That'll be on January 26th at 5 p.m., man. Central Time. Josh Hernandez, friend of the show. If you're a fan of the pugilist sport, hand-to-hand combat, check it out, man. You're going to love it. And check out that interview.
Yeah, that young man has definitely been he's been working his ass off.
Oh, yeah.
Ever since I met the young man, he's been working his ass off. He just got his master's, just got his bachelor's degree.
True champion.
Just dropped the mixtape.
Yeah.
He's been fighting and training, got a couple jobs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, check out his mixtape Rush. And enjoy it, man.
Y'all go follow him. What is it? At
go
JMH
follow him
Boxing?
at JMH Boxing and look for that mixtape.
Yeah.
On SoundCloud, it's Freedom Chicago.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, make sure you check out that fight on the 26th. Okay, so I think we out of here. Let's get on to the next period. What time is it?
Time to get back to the students.
Dope.